Schefter joins us on the Comcast Business Hotline because every day in business is a big day, and Comcast Business keeps you ready for what's next. And Adam Schefter joins us thanks to Landis Block and Concrete. You can create your very own jaw-dropping backyard paradise like we did by going to landisbc.com. That's landisbc.com, and you can get in and create something that you're going to be able to use in the spring and the summer. Not this day today when we are now, seeing a little bit of snow on the ground. Adam Schefter joins us. Adam, the Super Bowl is upon us. We're all excited to get out to Arizona and to see what this team's got. And, I mean, put this Eagles season in perspective. And they're favorites in the Super Bowl. It's an amazing run.
It was the best-case scenario all year long. The team has been playing incredibly well. It was built to win. And I think a lot of people didn't see this coming. And I think you really, have to start with the play of Jalen Hurts because he elevated himself from a good quarterback to an MVP candidate. And if your quarterback is playing at an MVP candidate level, then it's possible that you could wind up in the Super Bowl as the favorite. But you just look at this team and the strength of this team. They're so strong in the trenches, in the offensive and defensive lines, which is what I think Howie Roseman believes in. They've added playmakers at the right spots at the right times. Devontae Smith is better than people realize. A.J. Brown, we know what he is. And it's a team that has played great. The playoff chips, this is not an excuse. The playoff chips fell perfectly for them, getting the Giants at home and then playing a 49ers team that didn't have a quarterback. And there's a real good chance they would have done everything they would have done anyway. But those are the privileges and the rights that come along with being a number one seed that they earned, that they played well enough to be, that they were the best team in football this year. And they have one final game to sign off on that to make sure that everyone knows that they're the best team in football.
Shefty, we know that the Super Bowl is different. You have the week off. You have all the media stuff. You have to travel and practice for a week in a foreign spot. What have you learned through the years that disrupts teams the most in the weeks leading up to the Super Bowl?
Well, we talked about this before the Giants game, and I said to you just always wonder, I do at least, when a team has a week off, does it come out and play at the same high level the next week? And then I think you're at the point of the season where, they're playing well enough. They've shown that it carries over. You don't know how that momentum works out. And, Andy Reid with a bye always has been better. I think after a bye now, including this postseason, I think his total record in the NFL is 28-4.
Yeah, I got a number for you though, Shefty. When he faces another team coming off a bye, he's 2-3.
Okay, well, there you go.
See?
There you go.
Trying to find every positive vibe we can.
Yeah, listen, you should feel positive. I'm not trying to bring you down this morning. I'm just telling you we're talking about the bye and coming out of the bye and what effect that will have. And I just always think of Andy Reid off a bye as being as effective as just about anybody in football. Now, that tells you that sometimes, I guess, if there's a level playing field, it's not as one-sided for him as you would think. So that's good. But look, we all Andy's a great coach. There's no secret there. We know that. And Patrick Mahomes, with all due respect to everybody else, is still the best quarterback in the game. So you've got a great coach and the best quarterback in the game. That's formidable.
Is the Eagles looking at this team right now, when their coaching staff has been just outstanding with DeMeco Ryan.
Guys.
Yes.
Tom Brady just announced he's retiring.
Shefty, breaking news with us.
Thank
you, buddy.
I've fallen for this before. I like that, though. I've fallen for this one before. We were just talking about Tom last half hour. So.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Brady is retiring. Do you have to jump?
Brady's retiring.
Do you have to jump off and maybe come back and join us?
No, we got a few minutes.
Okay. How about the Eagles coaching? Is the Eagles coaching staff, would you believe, coordinator level safe that you believe they would be returning next year?
Yeah, Shane Steichen, I believe, will be safe, and Jonathan Gannon, now that Houston filled, will be safe.
So that continuity is huge to these teams. Do you believe the Jalen Hurts contract extension is definitely coming this offseason?
I think they have to get that done. Both sides are going to want to get it done. The Eagles will want to get it done. Jalen will want to get it done, and there we go.
Shefty, just anything more about Patrick Mahomes' ankle? Do you know how he came out of, or hear anything about how he came out of Sunday's game? Better, worse, whatever?
Well, I think that it's a case where that extra week is definitely going to help him. But I don't think he's going to be 100% when he comes back for that Super Bowl. But look, he wasn't 100% this past week, and you saw how it worked out, right? So he'll be out there. He'll be starting. He'll be Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to be 100%. The extra week will help him. He looked like he aggravated it to me during the AFC Championship game. But, hey, that's where we're at right now.
The Eagles love to run the football, and a lot of teams have had success running the football on the Kansas City Chiefs. But that young secondary looks sort of tantalizing, too. I'm honestly surprised this game is such a close spread. 1.5 today. Because I think the Eagles have some opportunities on both. They're both things that they do well offensively, and they're very balanced. Both of them, Kansas City's defense has some vulnerabilities with.
Yeah, well, look, you got two great teams. And we're going to have 2 weeks to talk about it. It should be fantastic.
You will be. We're going to let you go. We'll see you in Arizona. We will hopefully catch up with you there in Arizona. We'll be there next week.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, Adam, get on the
Shefty.
run there. Adam Schefter joining us on the Comcast Business Hotline. Thanks to Landis Block and Concrete, where you can create your very own jaw-dropping backyard paradise online at landisbc.com.
There's no rush like the one he's feeling right now when you're a journalist that something breaks and you got to get on top of it.
And you got to, and
you
we
can
understand
hear it in his voice, and you know, it's go do your job, Shefty.
Go do the job
yeah.
and take